Me again. Yes. Ziggy the Frog. That is Sigmund. Okay, so today, we've got to sort through the last of this Lego, which is now like, what's going on here? Oh my God. Mrs. Lady, please take over. Yes, the quest today is to just go through the rest of this Lego. First thing I'm going to do is actually do this set here. That is a Blacktron set, which I can see that I've got those things. I haven't got the minifigure, which I thought I did, but I know that I've got the minifigure in the other set, although that might be a mistake, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've got some of the minifigures. And then I've got to go through the Harry Potter stuff, pull out all the spares. I've got to go through all the Star Wars stuff and pull out the spares, and I still haven't done the spares for the boat, which will be that, because I just knew that it wasn't complete. I haven't done it, and I haven't done the castle, which that came with. I've realised that it isn't actually the castle that I had, because it had this in it. Now I know that this goes with the guarded inn, and this is a really rare little piece, just so that you know what it actually is. It's actually a headpiece. That headpiece is so hard to find. I've got most of the spares for the guarded inn, except for the little flag which goes on the door. So I am actually going to put it in there. But I realised that this piece, because I knew that it was rare in red, I knew what it was. So I looked up what other sets it goes with. And there's actually a little thing called the jousting set, which is why it's got all of these in here. But I haven't got everything for that jousting set, so that's not what I'm going to be doing. I'm gonna still use it for the Black Monarch Castle, because I know what I can sell that for. And it's really hot today, and I've got the curtains more or less closed because it's just really hot in here already. It's like a greenhouse with all these windows. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to see what I can pull out of the rest of this, and then I'm going to start on the other job lot. This is one of the things which I have made up out of, well, yeah, using the lion's share of some of the stuff which I'd already compiled and there was a lot of the spare parts that were in there, as in the shields and this flag, which I didn't have, and obviously this horse saddle, which I didn't have. So I've been able to complete this with all of the spares which I've had. So this set, this is quite a nostalgic one for me, because this is something that I put on my Christmas list when I was a kid. So I got into reselling Lego from selling off my Lego. So this is one of the things which I listed back when I got it all out in the loft, and this is one of the things which it was the hardest thing for me to sell. So it's quite nice to have been able to make it up again, and I think I'll be able to make some further ones of it because I've got loads of these panels. Yeah, so it's a really cool set. So I think I would have been like 8 or 9 when I requested this. I always had to give Santa the Argos numbers for this, for my requests. I'm hoping to get 150 for this. There's people who've been selling it without the what do you call it, without any of the minifigures or the horses or anything. So I'm quite confident that I can get 150. I've got quite competitive postage rates for America as well, which is where everything seems to get the most money. So I'm quite confident with that. So my issues with this are that obviously I've got this blue one of this, but there is a red one that's supposed to be with it. So I've just had to substitute that with a basic red saddle. And what's the other thing which I've got? Yeah, I've got some variations on the minifigures. There's 4 of the minifigures which aren't quite right, but it's got the exact amount of minifigures which you should have. So this actually is not something that you should do one-handed. So it folds out. And obviously got a little dungeon here. Yeah, it's really cool. That is the portcullis. I think I'm supposed to have that actually tied on to something. I have got some little spares which are there, so I would imagine that that's in with that. So this does look quite cool when it's the other way around. So when it's all folded out, and you knock all the flags off. Right, where did that go? Yeah, that went on here. I've knocked him off the side. Yeah, really cool. I do love this. And then you've got the drawbridge, which is there. So yeah, I'm going to put this on for 150. I'm probably going to do this straight away because these are just selling. I have already sold loads of the sets. Well, I say loads. I've hardly listed anything really, and I still haven't finished pulling out all the sets, which I've got. I've stopped to do hoovering this morning. I've sold 4 things already, 2 of which have gone overseas. I seem to be pricing things right. Some of them I seem to think that I've put higher prices on, but I've had one thing go to the US and one thing go to Australia. I think my postage prices are probably a little bit off, but never mind. Yeah, so I am going to list this before. I mean, you can see that I've knocked several flags off. I've had the curtain closed as well because it's hot and the curtain keeps blowing into it and knocking things off, so I need to do this now before I end up losing bits from it. So I'm going to quickly do the photos and get this listed, so before I make a fatal error and I've lost some of the pieces. So yeah, that's how easy it is if you know what you're looking for. Right, some time has passed. Just the heat and sorting through this and just everything. So things that I have actually pulled out of all of this. So I will show you. I still have some left, but obviously it's looking okay. And the next quest is that, which has all been washed and it's dried overnight, so I'm sorting that today. But the tail end of that job lot that I have got this, which is a Star Wars set. It is called the Clone Turbo Tank. So this is definitely spares and it's definitely incomplete, and I knew that. However, this set seems to sell for £200 complete, boxed obviously. I'm just going to auction that off, and I think I'm going to do, I think I should, you know, auction, let's say conservatively £30 for the spares of that. It's got no minifigures. It's supposed to have Mace Windu, and the Mace Windu minifigure seems to sell for 30 on its own anyway. So that I'm going to auction. I have this, which is an actual set. That is complete, I believe. I don't think there was anything missing. I don't know. I was really starting to flag last week because it was just so warm. It is Wednesday now. Everybody else seems to have had rain, but no rain has fallen in Manchester, and it is still boiling in here. My thermostat says it is 25 degrees, and I am not sleeping, and I'm just fed up with not sleeping, so that's why I'm just a bit ratty. There's two sets in here which are football based. They're spares, it's not complete. I'm like concentrating on the rubbish here. I have got, this is a Harry Potter set, this is Privet Drive. This is incomplete, and I also had the Chamber of Secrets and a whole load of other stuff. There was two other sets, a sort of Quidditch one and some Slytherin, just called Slytherin, but I didn't seem to have any Slytherin figures. There was a real absence of minifigures. With me and Harry Potter Lego, I seem to keep making up little sets of it like this, which are incomplete, and then saying to myself that I'm going to complete them, and it doesn't happen. Hence why I now have a big box. I do keep looking over here because this zebra stripe one here is all the overflow of it, so obviously that's got to go in with it. I think that there's a Hagrid's hut in with all my stuff somewhere, so I do think I'm just going to sell all of that as spares, and I'm hoping I can probably get around 100. For some reason with the Chamber of Secrets, I've got at least two of Chamber of Secrets, and it's nearly complete, but it's missing like all the like detail, which is a pain in the arse. And I have said to myself that as far as Lego is concerned, I have to stick to what I know, which is selling and concentrating on selling the stuff which is pre-2000. Yeah. This is something called Building Stories with Nana Bird. So that is just spares. That's nonsense. This is hockey. This is all just spares. Obviously I've got the manual with it. I think this is like 2002. Don't know, it doesn't say. This is a more modern one as well. I think it's more or less in there. I think that is complete, but I don't know, I just don't have any interest in doing that. I've also got this here, which is a boat. I believe I am right. So this is a fire boat, but it's here as well. So I've got spares there which weren't complete, and then I've got the same one here, and it's because it's some of these newer ones, they do have sticker details with the set number. So this, it's got something inside it. This is the same as this, so surely between this and this I can get that set complete. So yeah, that's all the stuff which I just have very little or no interest in. And then I've got this, which is Supernova. I haven't put it together yet. It's definitely there. I said I didn't have the minifigure before, but it was in there. So that's ready to build. I know that this sells for £12.99. I've had it several times before. It sells really quickly. And then I've got this. It didn't have the actual instructions with it, but I did have them. So that is going to be this set. I think this sells for around 40 to 50. So this is 1988. So this fits in with the sort of stuff which I want to do. I've got a few little bits which are missing. However, I think I might pull it out of there. I think I might have it in my spares. I've ordered, I needed some of the green vine which is on it. I've ordered that, but that's this part. Oh, I have just washed this, but you wouldn't know because it's covered in gump. It's that, but that's needed for several things. So quite pleased with that. I've got another, like, I've got these which I do need to pull out. I'll definitely have everything for them. I'll do them in due course. I just want to get on with this next job lot of Lego, because the castle which you've just seen, that was on Friday. I listed that and that sold on the Sunday. So that was like 48 hours. That went to Belgium. Sold that for £140. It's just so quick. There's Legos, the spaceship that I had on the previous video, that sold for £50 really fast. Actually, I've got a 20% coupon on, so I don't think I did get 50, because I think they used that 20, which took it down to 40. Obviously the Eldorado Castle just flew out of the door within a day. The Forbidden Island, that sold, that went to Australia, that sold, I think I put that on for 50, that sold straight away. And then there was some other smaller sets like spaceship stuff that sold. It's just selling so fast. So I'm just really starting to question why I'm selling clothing as well. But sometimes there's less faff with selling clothing. This is a lot of work. So I have got to sort through all of this. So this is my next quest. Obviously this is a lot. Yeah, I'm just going to sit and plug through this. There's a castle in here. There's a boat in here. I think the castle needs to have the fire breathing dragon on it because it's quite an integral part, but I think that that's missing. And then obviously I've got all of these instructions here, 3 of which are techniques which annoy me. You see, I've got some techniques which I've put aside over there, which because I just don't want anything to do with it. I'm going to sell it as spare parts. And then, you know, we've got the instructions for some of the basic stuff here, but I can see that I've got the Forbidden Island again, I've got the boat, and I've got this fire-breathing dragon castle. So that's what I'm working on, and hopefully I'm going to have most of those parts. I'm going to have to order in the dragon because it's £100 set. So by rights I've got to get this dragon, but it's annoying. So yeah, this is what I'm doing now. So I'm going to crack on with this. I'm going to put that in an additional video, another video, because this, you know, I need to put this video on. So I thank you for watching and I'll be back again soon with more Lego. I am sticking to the Lego at the moment because I really want to get control of my living area. I want to get everything sorted. I've put a lot of stuff away and I haven't been sourcing clothing while I've been sorting this out, and to be honest it's been nice because at least I haven't had to be wandering around in the heat wave. So thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon and hopefully have more Lego sets to show you.